Hello everyone, this is Nimish Kare from the Jolly Studio, and today we have a special guest with us, Miss Sambhavi. She is from the Forensics Times, where she is a podcaster. She does many things. So instead of like I do and I see something about her, it's better let's welcome her and get it from her as well, like who she is and what this Forensic Times means. So Shambhavi, welcome to the Jolly Studio.
Okay. Thank you, first of all, for having me here with you. I'm really grateful for this opportunity.
So first of all, Shambhavi, please give a brief introduction about you, like what was your journey till date, who you are, and what is the Forensic Times as well.
And about my introduction, I am doing my bachelor's right now in forensic science and criminology from Sage University, Indore. And apart from that, I'm working right now on different startups, mostly into content creation. And I have three podcast channels. And right now we have launched a website which is for freelancing, like freelancing forensic expert. You can be a freelancing tutor, counselor. Like if you're good at teaching, you can register on our website, and you can put your portfolio, and students can come up to you, they can contact you, and they can learn from you and stuff like that. And Forensic Times is basically we are educational website, and like we have different like we circulate the content on different platforms, like YouTube, Instagram, podcasts. So the Forensic Times podcast is an interview channel where we interview entrepreneurs, legends from our field, like forensic experts, people who are working on different startups in this fraternity itself. And we talk about their journey, how they built up this whole empire in this particular fraternity, so that it can inspire students who are pursuing this course, and also who want to pursue this course after class 12th and all. And like the motive behind this was like कि forensic के नाम पर इंडिया में सिर्फ वेब सीरीज बनती है. People don't really know exactly what this field is all about. एंड इवन स्टूडेंट्स लाइक बहुत ज़्यादा कभी डीमोटिवेटेड रहते हैं कि उन्हें एक क्लियर क्रिस्टल आइडिया नहीं है इस फील्ड में स्कोप का, और थोड़ी एम्प्लॉयमेंट इश्यूज हर फील्ड में होते हैं, वो भी है इस फील्ड में. सो वी थॉट कि हम एक ऐसा प्लेटफॉर्म क्रिएट करें. अगर गवर्नमेंट सेक्टर में स्कोप नहीं है तो वी शुड प्रमोट एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप, एंड पीपल शुड क्रिएट स्कोप. अगर नहीं है स्कोप तो हम उस चीज को क्रिएट करेंगे in some or the other way. Like there are people who are very good at writing. They can write blogs. There are some people who are very good at speaking. They are very good teachers. You can use YouTube. YouTube is a great platform, and we just give you a direction, a path. We train you to enter in this creative industry. And the second podcast channel I was talking about, Forensic Diaries, is it's especially for the people who want to try out the podcast industry, but they don't really know exactly how it is to be done. So it's like you can volunteer. We'll teach you how to record, make your own script and everything, and then we are going to post it through the podcast channel, and you can like circulate it among your friends, saying this is my podcast and stuff like that. So we are still working on that.
That was an amazing journey which you shared. Like I'm a keen interested in knowing what inspired you to get into forensics as well. Like there are many streams over there. So there was something
Like,
like which inspired you to get into it, or just like you as a path you chose it to get into the forensics as well.
see, actually, what happened is that I didn't know about this field till 12th. I was actually an army aspirant. I wanted to be a soldier, but my parents wanted me to become a doctor. So I thought that why not be army doctor instead? Okay, so I started preparing for, there's this college called AFMC in Pune, and I started preparing for that. But then, unfortunately, I couldn't get through the NEET exam. So I thought to give it another shot, but this time with a backup. And I thought कि यार usually लोग backup subjects कोई normal सा ले लेते कि उसमें ज़्यादा मेहनत ना करना पड़े, हम अपने main focus पे ध्यान दें. बट आई थॉट कि यार बैकअप सब्जेक्ट ऐसा रखो कि अगर नहीं भी होता है नीट, सो आई कैन मेक अ गुड करियर आउट ऑफ माय बैकअप सब्जेक्ट. So I was looking for some new exotic thrilling courses and not just some normal BSc zoology botany. And I came across this field forensic science, and I was already a big fan of crime thrillers and Sherlock Holmes. और मैंने assume किया कि apparently यही होता होगा उस फील्ड में. सो आई वाज लाइक कि ये फील्ड मैं बैकअप में लूंगी, एंड वेरेवर जहाँ भी होगा कॉलेज में वहाँ जाकर आई बी प्रिपेयरिंग फॉर नीट. But I attended the classes for about a week or so, and I just fell in love with the subject. I mean, I was like, my passion was changing. I was so obsessed about army and medicine, but I was just watching myself कि यार मेरा interest बदल रहा है, मेरा passion बदल रहा है, just because मैंने कोई new चीज को explore किया. And that is how I told my parents that I want to quit this. मुझे forensic ही करना है.
बहुत टाइम ऐसा होता है कि we enter into something and then we regret like
Yeah.
मैं क्यों आ गया and why did I enter into it. So बहुत कम chances में ऐसा होता है you fell in love with the subject, you just had a plan B of like this was your plan B, not the main plan which you had. So that kudos to you, like that you're going great. So now the next is like you entered into the subject, like you fell in love with the subject, you enjoyed studying that subject. So how did this forensic times and the journey of this podcasting came into the life of Miss Sambhavi? Like what inspired you to get into this field, and like how do you come to know about it, and you what was the urge you wanted to get into it?
Okay, so it happened during the lockdown phase in I guess around March or April 2020 last year. I was scrolling through LinkedIn and I came across this YouTuber named Amlan Shorkar. He has this channel called Cautious Forensibus. It's like he has this similar podcast channel, but it was on YouTube. And I just went through his channel and I saw that he does the same thing, interviewing experts from our field. And I was so fascinated about it कि यार ज़रूरी नहीं है अगर आपको कंटेंट क्रिएशन में या इस क्रिएटिव इंडस्ट्री में आना है तो आप किसी ट्रेंडिंग टॉपिक पर ही वीडियो बनाओ, या फिर आप वीडियो गेम्स खेलकर उसकी स्क्रीन रिकॉर्डिंग करो और वो पोस्ट करो, या यूपीएससी का कोई मटेरियल लेक्चर पोस्ट करो. ज़रूरी नहीं है यार, योर सब्जेक्ट इज राइट इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, गो क्रिएट कंटेंट ऑन दैट. आपको किसी बॉलीवुड स्टार को अपने शो में लाने की जरूरत नहीं है. देयर आर सो मेनी सक्सेसफुल पीपल इन योर फील्ड इटसेल्फ. You can extract so much knowledge from them itself. You can educate people about your field. So that kind of fascinated me a lot, and I went to my mentor. I didn't know how to do it. I told him कि यार we should do something of this sort, but with a little variation. Like सब कुछ सेम हर कोई इंसान सेम करेगा तो फिर बहुत सैचुरेशन हो जाएगी उस फील्ड में भी. वी वर लाइक कि लेट्स डू सम वेरिएशन इन दिस एंड लेट्स डू समथिंग ऑफ दिस सॉर्ट ओनली. एंड वी थॉट कि इंस्टेड ऑफ पोस्टिंग इट ऑन यूट्यूब we'll post it on म्यूजिक डायरेक्टरीज, क्योंकि अभी तक ऐसा नहीं हुआ है इस फील्ड में. यूट्यूब पे बहुत कंटेंट है बट जियो सावन स्पॉटिफाई इसमें नहीं है. तो वी ट्राई टू लाइक set a trend कि यार let's try something new. Or my mentor has supported me a lot in this. He works in FSL, he's in Delhi, and we are working on this startup together.
The thing like you had resources in front of you and आपने उसी को use किया. Like हम most of the times हम लोग देखते हैं people usually complain they don't have resources or they don't have things to move forward. And the thing which inspires most in this interview is that you use the resources which you had. firstly you had a plan B, you pursued your plan B, you like fell in love with your plan B, and you started making career out of your plan B in a non-conventional form, that is. So that is also a great thing which we could come to know. Like you had an idea, you converted it. So at some point of the time, we need some team members with us as well. So how do you manage to
Yes.
get teams and team members with you? Like, was there any challenge in that field, or it was like slightly easy for you at that point of time?
Um, See, जैसे टीएफटी में जो पॉडकास्ट सेक्शन था वो बहुत बाद में आया। उससे पहले वी वर मोस्टली ऑन यूट्यूब एंड अदर सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म्स। तो उस टाइम तक हमारे पास एक टेक्निकल टीम थी जो कोई एडिटिंग का काम करता था, कोई पोस्टर बनाता था, लाइक एवरीबडी वर गिवन देयर जॉब्स। बट जब पॉडकास्ट चीज आई तो इट वाज समथिंग न्यू फॉर एवरीबडी एंड वी नीडेड मोर पीपल फॉर दिस। तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जो हमारी टेक्निकल टीम थी, वी एडुकेटेड ईच अदर कि यार आपको एडिटिंग आती है, यू टीच मी एडिटिंग, लेट्स लर्न अबाउट पॉडकास्टिंग टुगेदर। लाइक आफ्टर दैट वी एग्जीक्यूटेड दैट थिंग। और जब हमें न्यू टीममेट्स की जरूरत थी, जैसे जो सेकंड चैनल था जिसमें वी नीडेड वॉलंटियर्स, तो वी रिलीज पोस्टर्स की वी आर स्टार्टिंग समथिंग ऑफ दिस सॉर्ट, सो इफ यू वांट टू जॉइन एज अ वॉलंटियर मेंबर यू कैन। तो बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स थे इंटरेस्टेड, तो उन्होंने हमें ज्वाइन किया, तो वो हमारी फिर सोशल मीडिया टीम बनी और भी टीम्स बनी। तो इनिशियली थोड़ा जो हमारे पास ऑलरेडी टीम थी, हमने पहले उन्हें ट्रेन किया, हमने एक दूसरे को सिखाया। उसके बाद अगर लगा हमें कि यार हमें और बड़ी टीम की जरूरत है, सो वी वेंट फॉर वी रिलीज पोस्टर्स एंड वीडियोस एंड स्टफ।
So initially, like आप forensic से belong करते हो, like you were not into such blog writing and podcasting. So आप लोगों ने, like you said कि you started teaching each other the things. So where did you like get this idea of doing podcast, and how did you like manage to improve your skills in podcast? Because podcast is something where you need to be much more precise than writing a blog. Point of time, how do you manage to get those skills to start a podcast at that very moment of time?
See, whenever you start something new, like कोई idea अगर आपके mind में आता भी है, तो first you need to learn more and more about it। कि सिर्फ idea से काम नहीं होता है, you need to have proper knowledge about it। And podcasting is like ये बस एक कंसेप्ट था जो हमारे दिमाग में आया था, बट वी हैड टू लर्न कि यार पूरा सेटअप कैसे क्रिएट होता है, कंटेंट कैसे बनता है पॉडकास्ट का, पॉडकास्ट रिलीज कैसे किया जाता है। तो ये सारी चीजें बहुत सारे कोर्सेज होते हैं, यूडेमी पे कोर्सेज होते हैं, और यूट्यूब पे काफी काफी यूट्यूब, आई लव यूट्यूब। दुनिया की सारी इंफॉर्मेशन आपको यूट्यूब पे मिल सकती है। तो और मेरे मेंटर का काफी इसमें रोल था, जो भी सिखाया उन्होंने उन्होंने ही मुझे सिखाया है। सो यही सब यूज यूज करके वी लर्न मोर एंड मोर अबाउट पॉडकास्टिंग। लाइक वी टुक ऑलमोस्ट अ मंथ। पूरा प्लानिंग करना पड़ता है कि यार जैसे पहले से यू नीड टू डिसाइड कि एटलीस्ट फर्स्ट 4-5 एपिसोड्स का डेटा, कि हम क्या पोस्ट करने वाले हैं, किस टॉपिक पे पोस्ट करने वाले, वो सारी चीजें हमें पूरी जॉट डाउन करके पूरी प्लानिंग करनी पड़ती है उसके लिए। तो वो सारी चीजें हमने करी, हमारी टेक्निकल टीम, मेरे मेंटर और हमने मिलकर पहले सीखा कि यार पॉडकास्ट क्या होता है, कैसे बनाते हैं, व्हाट आर होस्टिंग एप्स एंड स्टफ। And after that, we were, in a month or so, we were kind of ready to enter in this field.
Okay, so like you had all the weapons, आपने सारा तैयारी किया, you were ready to get into the ground now. It's
Yeah.
time for it's the D-Day now. You are in the
Yes.
ground. So सबसे जो problematic thing होता है in a podcast or interview, that is the guest.
Right.
Like how did you manage to get your first guest on your podcast? Like was how was the journey for that, and how did you manage to get the first, and then how do you manage to get the a later guest for your show?
So basically, see, my first guest on my podcast show was my mentor himself, because he's also an expert in this field, and he's working with the government in forensic labs. So he's also an expert who is also into entrepreneurship and stuff like that. So I thought the first guest उन्हीं को रखते हैं हम. तो उन्हें रखा, जो भी forensic से related चीजें थी we discussed everything. Now, second guest was a bit like we were confused ki how do we approach such big personalities, and it was kind of difficult, but then contacts थे हमारे, और LinkedIn is a very good platform. अगर आपको किसी गेस्ट को अप्रोच करना है, you can do it via LinkedIn, because वो बहुत प्रोफेशनल ऐप है. आप बहुत प्रोफेशनल तरीके से उन्हें कह सकते हो कि वी वांट यू इन आवर पॉडकास्ट, व्हाटएवर. आप अपना एक फ्रेमवर्क उन्हें कैसे इनवाइट करना है, और उसी तरह हमने अपने सेकंड गेस्ट को इनवाइट किया. एंड क्योंकि सेकंड गेस्ट थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट था, बट थोड़े इजी भी, क्योंकि मैंने उनके साथ ट्रेनिंग की थी दिल्ली में. सो ही न्यू मी समहाउ कि हाँ, दिस पर्सन इन सेज यूनिवर्सिटी. सो इट वाज कंपैरेटिवली ईजियर. बट उसके बाद आगे अब कितने ही क्लोज कॉन्टैक्ट्स को आप बुला लोगे, एक ना एक टाइम बाद वो सोर्स खत्म हो जाएगा. यू नीड मोर गेस्ट्स ऑन योर शो. So उसके बाद फिर I used LinkedIn and other contacts where I contacted them professionally through email or DMs, and they also showed interest. Depend करता है कि आप कैसे present कर रहे हो उस चीज को उनके सामने. So that's how I approached the guests.
The approaching thing is something जो थोड़ा सा difficult होता है in the initial days. Like
Yes,
initially you are not that big, you don't have that banner with you. So if you approach directly to someone, it's a bit hard for you and for the person to trust you. So initial days it's a bit hectic and tough for you. So like you had your first guest, you started your podcast journey, you did it well. Then the main thing comes, the when you upload it, and how was the reaction on the first few podcasts which you had? Like what was the reaction of the audience you had in the initial days?
Okay, so we started this podcasting thing during the lockdown phase. Okay, और उस टाइम ये webinars और ये सब बहुत ज्यादा हो रहे थे. तो हम जब इस अपने पॉडकास्ट को रिलीज करते थे, तो people in India are not very familiar with podcasting, क्योंकि अभी ये उतना डोमिनेट नहीं किया है इस इंडस्ट्री में या इंडिया में. So people didn't really know कि exactly what we were doing. कि हाँ था कि यार they're doing something different, but exactly ये क्या है, लोगों को उतना अच्छे से समझ में नहीं आता था. So the task was कि यार we need to deliver the content in such a way कि उन्हें समझ आए कि exactly ये content क्या है, क्या करना चाह रहे हैं हम. It's not a webinar, it's something different. So we had to post not just a poster, but also content like this is our podcast channel, this happens, ये होता है, ये होता है. First we had to educate people about what is podcasting, what is podcast. उसके बाद we used to release our content. Starting के एक दो podcasts were not that मतलब ग्राफ उतना अच्छा नहीं था, because लोगों को समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा था कि ये क्या है, और we need to hear this on a music app or something. फिर जब हमने वो रिलीज किए वो वीडियोस एंड ऑल की ऐसा होता है पॉडकास्ट, ये होता है, तो उसके बाद काफी अच्छा हमें व्यूज मिलने लगे, और हमने हमारी एक काफी अच्छी एक ऑडियंस बिल्ड हो गई. इसमें से बहुत काफी कंसिस्टेंट ऑडियंस भी है, और अभी न्यू और भी लोग ज्वाइन हो रहे हैं.
India में podcast, it will take nearly 1 to 2 more years to get used to it. But India is accepting things very fast. So like podcasting will boom. So like that you had your first audience that was like initially, so we won't even consider जो graph हमारा होता है, it always goes down, and if we work on consistently, तो ही वो like we had a peak in it. So consistency should matter. So then you have your everything. So there time comes when you feel like draining out, like you feel the movement is battery down movement, and you feel like giving it up. So ऐसा कोई moment आपकी life में आया था whenever you thought of giving it up and like regretting it, like why did I enter into it and I am happy with the academics which I am having?
Yeah. Actually, that happened when my parents, they did not approve of what I was doing, or I should say did not appreciate it much, because same reason कि उन्हें समझ नहीं आया कि what is the vision behind this, or what is the future of this content creation industry. And they were like यार पढ़ाई करो and stuff like that कि already you made a career switch, and now something you know totally different. So that was like a battery down moment for me, because ultimately you want appreciation from your parents as well, right? So that was kind of, but my teachers, my friends, my mentor, they हेल्प मी, बहुत काफ़ी उन्होंने बूस्ट अप करा। अदरवाइज़ एक मोमेंट था जब मन किया कि यार रहने देते हैं, लेट्स जस्ट फोकस ऑन स्टडीज़, बट नाउ इट्स माय साइड हसल। तो
And side hustle always pays off. Like there is no battery down.
या
You know what? Like the best thing about bad time is it does not stays with you forever. It passes on. So
राइट,
it happens
राइट,
eventually happens with everyone. I also started something, did not get that motivation, so I thought of switching it off. But still, like bad times does not stick with us, so it passed on, and we are still on our way. So like you had
दैट्स
many
ग्रेट,
instances in your
दैट्स
life,
ग्रेट।
you made many like approaches, and you switched your career from A to B.
हुँ,
So do you believe in
हुँ।
law of attraction, like which you ever thought like if you wanted it and you got it, like you which you manifested you and attracted you, like do you believe in that?
See, I do believe in manifestation, but uh, people say कि यार the universe gives you whatever you truly desire for, whatever you want, some or the other day you're going to get it. But what I believe is that it depends on what you're asking for. There's a quote that don't ask for an easy life, ask for the strength to endure it. You don't have to ask for specifics. Ask for the ability to endure whatever is thrown your way. Ask for the strength so that you can trust yourself, trust the process, and achieve those specifics yourself. Bro, I want a laptop. Bro, I want to be famous. Bro, bro, I want a studio. Life won't come up with a car and a driver and drop you till the location. It's going to throw light on the path you need to walk through. That's the power of manifestation. And if your heart is specifically beating on a path, remember that life has placed you over there, and don't doubt that. So that is what I believe.
So basically, Sambhavi is something who is not into materialistic things. Either she is into hard
Yeah,
work and getting those things on her own. Like she does not think
yeah,
like attract repeating the thing. Universe won't get that materialistic things to you, but you have to pay off and hard
exactly,
work, do hard work for that. So that is
exactly.
yeah, that was awesome.
It's going to
So
lead you, like
yeah,
it will provide you the providence you need, but
yeah,
not the materialistic things.
yeah, right. Like you just need to have faith, and you will be getting the part to go where you wanted to.
Right, right, absolutely.
Yeah. So, is there any success mantra which you follows, like from the plan A, from the initial days when you were into plan A to today when you are like at a good place? So, is there something a success mantra which you follows and which helped you each and every time in your journey till now?
I think consistency is the key. That is what I believe. Like I have failed a lot of times because I was not consistent with my work. Like starting में बहुत जोश होता है, मोटिवेशन होता है कि यार करते हैं, हम एक काम करते हैं, दूसरा काम करते हैं, तीसरा। After that, we leave it. थोड़े टाइम के लिए थोड़ा गैप हो जाता है उसमें। So what I believe is कि there should be consistency. आप थोड़ा थोड़ा ही करो, लेकिन आप रोज उस चीज को करो, अगर आपको उसको लॉन्ग टर्म अगर आप सोच रहे हो तो। So I think success mantra would be consistent, and also don't stop the learning process.
Yeah.
आप कभी किसी चीज में 100% परफेक्ट नहीं हो सकते हो. इट्स ओके, यू डोंट नीड टू बी परफेक्ट ऑल्सो, बट यू नीड टू कीप learning that thing, updating yourself about it. I
Yeah.
think these two things are very important.
Great. Like consistency, every content creator, whether आप blogging करते हो, whether you are into YouTube, whether you are into any field of your life or any journey, consistency is something which you need to have and you have to follow to get what for what you have started. बहुत से लोग सोचते हैं like we need to get on to this point, and for getting to that point you need to have consistency and to be consistent. So yeah, consistency is must for each and everyone. So Sambhavi, like when you passed out of your school, you were like you don't even know where life is taking you, and now you are into entrepreneurship. So like, how did life changed after getting into entrepreneurship? Like, how did that 18-year-old Sambhavi is different from the Sambhavi which is sitting right in front of me today?
I think the sections in which I have improved is first that I had a lot of self doubt when I was back in my school days. I was very shy, and also I did not believe in myself at all. I had so much of self doubt, so much of lowered self esteem. But when you get that taste of your first success, like even if it's a small achievement, and you have some different kind of confidence, you develop a different kind of confidence after that. And if I compare that class 12 Shambhavi and myself right now, I think I have evolved a lot in terms of confidence, in terms of self belief, and I think communication has improved a lot.
Yeah, confidence, communication, self belief, ये सब हमें तभी experience होते हैं when we get into the work field. Like if we are sitting
Yeah.
into a place, so we won't even think of it and we won't even like work on them. But once we get into the battlefield, we start working on these things because these are the essential keys for the competition today. So coming up to the next question, like we had, you where do you see yourself like today you have many things, you have a podcast, you have blogging channel, website, many things, you have different teams with you, you are into entrepreneurship, like not fully but still you are into entrepreneurship. So like where do you see yourself after, like let's say 2 3 years, like are you still into this career itself or still you have some other switching things which you want to explore?
So as I was saying that when you're exploring new things, there will be a moment, like you never know when, at what moment of your life you're going to bump into your passion, right? Even in your 40s, you can come across something that thrills you in a very different way. So, it's like few years back, I was so passionate about army, and look at me right now. So you never know, after 5 or 10 years कोई ऐसी चीज आपके सामने आ जाए, हो सकता है मैं शेयर मार्केट में इन्वेस्टर बन जाऊं, या एनीथिंग, कुछ भी हो सकता है, यू नेवर नो. सो फिलहाल आई हैव अ विजन कि अगर अभी जो मैं कर रही हूँ उसको मैं कंटिन्यू रखूं, तो जो भी प्लान्स हैं आगे फ्यूचर के, वो एक है सेट सामने. बट अगर इस बीच में कोई नई चीज आ जाती है, हो सकता है मैंने कुछ नया एक्सप्लोर किया, तो आई माइट एज वेल एड इट इन दिस bucket list. But then I think I'll be continuing this itself. I won't switch my field now, but अगर कोई new चीज आती है तो definitely I won't fear to explore it.
So like everything is going great, you have ups and downs. So what is the source of motivation for you if you face any sort of difficulty? So what is that one thing that motivates you to step further? Like you said, like your parents were not like that supportive at that moment of time. So what was the ray of motivation at that point which helped you to move away and make you the person who you are today?
Actually, whenever you feel low or something, you feel like you're feeling demotivated, just remind yourself that why you started all this. Okay, your why should be clear. If your why is clear, throughout, then even if there is a demotivational moment for you, the why reason is going to lift you up, right? So for me, like whenever I felt a bit low or something, I used to think, yaar, why did I start this? Why have I invested so much of time and energy all this while? And of course, my mentor is there, like my backbone. But then you need to talk to yourself as well, for your with your inner self. You need to ask yourself these questions.
Yeah.
So I think that is what motivates me, keeps me going. Thinking about, yeah, I have started this, I have to bring it to an end also.
या मोस्टली हम लोगों का प्रॉब्लम सेम होता है लाइक मोस्ट ऑफ अस स्टार्ट मेनी थिंग्स हम लोग स्टार्ट करते हैं थिंग्स बट द थिंग इज इफ यू फेस अ बिट नेगेटिविटी और रिजेक्शन इन दैट सो हम लोग बैक ऑफ कर जाते
Hmm.
हैं सो माय नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज अराउंड द सेम फॉर फॉर एन अर्ली एंटरप्रेन्योर what are your views on the initial days of rejection in the entrepreneurial journey?
See, that's a very good question. Why? Because we talk so much about hustle, we talk so much about motivation, life hacks, success, but what we don't talk about is rejection, which is very common in the initial days of your entrepreneurial journey. But and these rejections also lead to a lot of lowered self-esteem and self-doubt. I was talking about procrastination, right? But the rule with startups is that you are going to have, like, you'll constantly have uncomfortable moments. You can be in a compromising situation anytime, right? These are the rules of startup. These are like the hurdles in your initial days. But I'd suggest that don't be harsh on yourself. If 10 doors are slammed at your door, go to the 11th one with a smile on your face. You have to face off that thing initially. Hold the bull by its horns. That's what I say.
So the final question I would say for this interview is that, like, I would ask you is, what is your message for an early 20 or a teenager or a person passing out or starting his entrepreneurial journey? What things he should keep in mind before jumping into this thing? Like entrepreneurship is something where you have to invest 24 hours and 7 days of your week. Still, it's not like what we say enough for this thing. So, what things should he keep in mind before diving into this field?
Uh, I'd say to all the young entrepreneurs that, listen, the bank balance that you want, the dream house that you want, the gifts that you want to give to your parents, all that love you want to shower on your loved ones, everything is going to happen. But first, you need to believe in yourself, right? Give your best shot every day, even if it's not a good day, it doesn't matter. Like there should be 100% from your side, right? क्या रिजल्ट क्या हो रहा है, इट्स फाइन. आपको खुद में विश्वास होना चाहिए that I gave my 100% at least. And don't compete with somebody else, right? You have to compete with yourself. Look at yourself when you started your journey, and जहाँ तक आप आए हो, you have to be a better version of your previous self, right? And just stop doubting yourself, believe in yourself. That's what I would say.
Yeah. So if someone is like wanted to have jump into this industry, like you had your niche and you had your resource that is forensic science. if someone else is having their own needs, let's say if he's into any sort of academics, so if he also wants to get into this
Hmm.
industry, so what are the key steps which he has to follow in the initial days so that he could also build a
Hmm.
community which you have at this point of time?
Right. Uh, See, if you want to get into podcasting, for example, एंड अगर आपको अपने फील्ड से ही वो चीज़ करनी है, तो पहले आपको अपने फील्ड की बहुत नॉलेज होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि आप वो चीज़ अगर लोगों तक पहुँचा रहे हो, तो आपका कंटेंट बहुत अच्छा होना चाहिए। पता है, कभी-कभी क्या होता है कि आप एक मटीरियल, आप कोई सपोज़ एक मटीरियल बनाते हो और उसको आप एज़ अ पॉडकास्ट आप रिलीज़ करोगे, तो उसमें बहुत सारी डिबेटेबल चीज़ें भी होती हैं, कुछ दूसरे लोगों का अपना एक पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू होता है, तो आपको उन सारी चीज़ों को एक बार कंसिडर करना पड़ेगा। सपोज़ मैंने अभी एक रिसेंटली एक पॉडकास्ट डाला था, क्राइम और सोसाइटी से रिलेटेड था वो थोड़ा-सा, और उसमें काफ़ी अच्छे व्यूज़ गए थे, बट कुछ लोग थे जिनको उसमें भी दिक्कत थी कि दे डिड नॉट agree with my points, and there I realized कि अच्छा, that person was right कि ये भी possibility हो सकती है। तो एक ओवरऑल आपको एक कंटेंट बनाना होगा। ज़रूरी नहीं है सबको आपके पॉइंट्स वैलिड लगे। आपका एक ओपिनियन होता है, एंड एवरीबॉडी इज़ एंटाइटल्ड टू देयर ओपिनियन। बट व्हेन यू लाइक यू शुड बी क्लियर विथ योर टारगेट ऑडियंस कि आपके टारगेट ऑडियंस कौन है, किस ग्रुप को आप चाह रहे हो कि मेरा जो कंटेंट है ये इन टाइप के लोग सुने। और
Yeah,
that's it।
that
I
that
mean, you need to have knowledge about that thing, broad
yeah.
knowledge about it before you start. Be crystal clear with all the concepts. Prepare your content, like you have to be ready with the 4 episodes before you release the first one, right? Because वो हम सोचते हैं कि यार चलो एक एक तो पोस्ट कर देते हैं, फिर दूसरा जब तक वो हम उसको प्रमोट करेंगे हम बना लेंगे, बट doesn't happen that way। You have to be ready with these things, otherwise वो फिर वो डिले हो जाता है और वो it happens। So
Yeah, consistency comes
first
here
is,
again.
yeah, yeah. So first, get the knowledge of the field, get the whole knowledge about podcasting. Like take a month, prepare yourself, build yourself up before you actually go into the battle, right? You need to do shadow practice first.
So that was an amazing and informative interview with you, Shambhavi. I hope like the things which you have shared with us are knowledgeable, interesting for our audience. Thank you so much for being a part of Team Jolly Junction and the Jolly Studio. We thank you so much for the interview and thank you so much for being with us, giving your precious time and sharing the knowledge with us. Thank you so much.